Hey, it's Robert here from SkillAffiliate.com. And before you spend a single dollar on another shiny AI tool, you need to see this. You've probably seen those ads that promise an AI that does everything for you, creates content, closes sales, and basically prints money while you sleep. Sounds amazing, right? But here is the thing. Not everything that looks automated is actually working behind the scenes the way you think. That's why in this AI Cora Insider review, I'm pulling back the curtain before you hit that buy button. If you're a new marketer, or someone just looking for that easy AI shortcut to build income online, this video could literally save you hundreds of dollars and months of frustration. And make sure you stick with me until the very end, because I've got something special for you. A high-value, 10x, better alternative video training for free. You don't want to miss that part. Now, to give you the full inside breakdown, I've invited my good friend Nathan, a marketing expert who's been testing tools like this for years. He's going to walk you through what's really happening behind the scenes with AI Cora, and help you see if it's worth your time or just another flashy promise. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's jump into the truth about AI Cora. Take it away, Nathan.
Okay, if you're a new marketer, you've definitely seen the ads, right? These AI tools that pop up promising to automate everything, solve all your problems, and basically just print money for you while you sleep. Well, today we're going to put one of those big promises under the microscope. We're diving into a tool called AI Cora to find out, is it the miracle it says it is, or is it something else entirely?
So, right out of the gate, the sales page just hits you with this incredible promise. We're talking about an AI that doesn't just, post some content for you, but actually closes sales in your DMs 24/7. I mean, that's not just a tool. That is the absolute dream of every entrepreneur, isn't it? A tireless employee who never ever takes a day off.
And then you see the price, $37. And it's a one-time payment, not a monthly subscription, not thousands of dollars. Now, if you're a new marketer and you're watching every single penny, this sounds perfect. It's literally less than a nice dinner out for a tool that's promising to run a huge chunk of your business for you. But that's when that little voice in the back of your head starts kicking in, right? A 24/7 sales closing content creating AI manager for a one-time payment of $37? You gotta ask the question, is this whole thing just too good to be true? Well, let's dig in and find out.
First off, let's just talk about the problem these tools are trying to solve because it's a real one. Social media marketing, you have to do it to grow a business today. But my goodness, it's a massive time sink. It is relentless. You got to create stuff, schedule it, post it, engage with people. And if you can't do it all yourself, you got to hire someone. And that gets expensive, like really fast.
And yeah, this slide really puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? When you see that even an entry-level freelancer can set you back thousands of dollars a month, that $37 price tag for an AI that does the same thing, well, it becomes incredibly tempting. It's framed as the perfect answer to a very, very expensive problem.
Okay, so let's really look at this miracle pitch itself. What exactly is AICora promising you're going to get for your money?
And the whole pitch is designed to sound so simple. No complicated software you have to learn. You just, step one, create an AI manager, then you text it commands just like you would a human assistant, and boom, it handles the rest. It sounds completely seamless, which is exactly what a busy marketer wants to hear.
But notice this. Notice how the promise goes way beyond just making some posts. They're selling you a fully automated social media presence, an assistant that not only posts, but also jumps into your comments and DMs to nurture leads. And for an agency owner, that promise to manage unlimited clients, that's the key to scaling without having to hire a bunch of people.
So, we've seen the dream they're selling. Now it's time for a little reality check behind that $37 price tag. Because according to one skeptical review, that's just where the costs begin.
To really get what's happening here, we need to understand this term, a front-end offer. Think of it like a cover charge to get into a club. That initial low price isn't for the whole experience. It's just designed to get you in the door. And once you're inside, you suddenly find there's a whole lot more you have to pay for.
And this is the maze. Right after you make that initial $37 purchase, you don't actually get taken to the software. No, instead you're led through a series of one-time offers, or upsells. Each one promises to unlock the tool's full power. The review warns that the basic product you just bought is often pretty useless without these expensive add-ons. And here's the bottom line from the review. That one-time deal can very quickly turn into an investment of over $200.
and suddenly it is not the unbelievable bargain it looked like, is it? This is a classic sales funnel, just cleverly disguised as a simple one-off purchase.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just about one tool. The review points out a much broader business model it calls the launch factory. This is a pattern where vendors just churn out new tools all the time with these huge promises and super low entry prices. Understanding this model is the key to understanding the risks you're taking.
So according to the review, this whole business model has some major risks for you, the buyer. The team's focus is always on the next big launch, not on supporting the people who already bought from them. So when a feature breaks 3 months from now, getting help can be next to impossible. Those money-back guarantees? They can be really hard to actually claim, and the legal disclaimers make sure the vendor has zero real accountability if the tool just doesn't work for you.
Now, this slide right here, this highlights the most critical point of all, and it's usually buried deep in the fine print. Lifetime access doesn't mean your lifetime. It means for the lifetime of the product, which the vendor can decide to stop maintaining literally anytime they want. If they stop paying their server bills or updating the code, your lifetime access can just vanish overnight.
So the big question is, how do you avoid falling into this kind of trap? You can't just stop buying tools, you need them to run your business. The key is to become a smarter, more skeptical buyer. This last section is all about giving you an actionable checklist based on all the warnings from the review.
The big takeaway here is to use this checklist before you ever pull out your credit card. Do your own digging beyond the sales page hype. Look for that upsell pattern. And maybe most importantly, never ever build your entire business on a tool that could disappear without a trace. This is all about moving from being a hopeful buyer to an informed one. And that really leaves us with this final thought. It's not just about the tool's features anymore. It's about the business model that's behind the tool. Are you buying a product from a company that's actually invested in its long-term success? Or are you just funding the next launch in a launch factory? Asking yourself that one question could save you a ton of money and a whole lot of headaches.
Thanks so much for watching this AI Cora Insider review. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn before you buy, before you click away. Grab my high-value, 10x better alternative. It's completely free and waiting for you below. Just hit the link in the description. It will help you get results faster. See you in the next one. And remember, work smarter with AI, not for it.